So they're finding some really interesting things about water. Do you suffer from anxiety? Do you have anxiousness sometimes just in there in the background? Well, today we're going to talk about water and how that affects anxiety for multiple reasons. Let's get started. Hi. So today, this is for anybody that has anxiety, panic attacks, anything like that, anytime. It's very interesting how you may find solutions that are drug-free and quite simple. So the first thing is, number one, are you dehydrated? If you're dehydrated, you may suffer more anxiety. So it's really important that you drink water. And I would suggest, with what we're learning from water, that you also practice gratitude while you're drinking, because you can check my other video, wherever that comes up, about how water is starting to communicate with us, and we're starting to understand water has much more consciousness than we knew before. We are 70% water. This brain is 85% water. So hydrate first, then go near water. That's number two. Go near water and be near water. Water has a calming effect, and water will help you relax, because the alchemy of water is more about your spirit, your fluidity in life, moving forward, and just how water flows and getting into our flow. So going back, because yesterday I had some anxiety, and I did sit by the water for a little while, and I did feel better. I kind of got some clarity. And then I went and got myself a smoothie, which is a whole lot of water, along with other goodness, vitamins and vegetables and minerals and fruit and chocolate. And then I came back and I meditated, and, I focused on getting into a lower, calmer place. And so that helped a lot. I didn't necessarily look into this yesterday. I looked into it today, just now, because I was curious. So there's actually a lot going on there. If water absorbs everything, and our body is absorbing this anxiety, then adding more water with gratitude, well, water absorbs the energy of water. So drinking that water with gratitude, you are now absorbing gratitude. And the water you're bringing in could be helping shift the water in an alchemical way, the water that you have inside already. And then, of course, working on your mindset and working on other basics, your breathing, things like that, help a lot. But they're finding that water is having a pretty serious effect on mental health. So when in doubt, drink more water. And drink living water. Have it outside with a blue bottle, and get some alkaline there. Add lemon, add cucumber. I woke up this morning thinking about infused water, because I'm about to go to a conference in Denver, Colorado, and a lot of these conferences have infused water in places, and it sort of struck me. I hope they have infused water. I hope I can get infused cucumber water, because that's alkaline and really good for us, and I think even more good for us than we realize, because the plants interacting with the water also creates some nice energy there. And if water has that much power in our lives, then number one, drink water. Start there. And then work on your breathing. And intentionally drink that water. Intentionally breathe. Put an intention of calm in the moment for yourself, and then take a moment of calm. I found that once I just stopped putting pressure on myself to get things done, I was really good yesterday. I was still worried about my friend, but my friend is amazing. She sent me all of these amazing ideas for my nonprofit. And I feel very engaged with her, even though we're in this situation we can't do anything about. I just love how we can still connect on a deeper level than what's here. Even though I am trying to help her from here if possible. And those, I'm being very vague on purpose. But those things are difficult. And so when I can't help, when I feel like I'm powerless, because I'm not going to say can't. When I feel like it's more difficult than something I can do, I get anxious. I feel terrible. I feel disappointed and hopeless and helpless. And I'm not hopeless and helpless. What I am is looking for options, another way to help. Because maybe just a small video, a small message, a small time moment on the phone. I got on the phone with someone I know who's having a really hard time in the afternoon yesterday. And we giggled and laughed and took some of the pressure off, because that's the best I can do right now. I can't solve all their problems, but I can give them my attention, and I can give them love, and I can give them laughter. And as we know, if you haven't heard me before, that laughter lowers your cortisol and raises your vibration, raises all your endorphins, your serotonin, your dopamine, your oxytocin. Those are love hormones. Those are happy hormones. And so even though we might be struggling a little bit, finding that moment. In fact, I talked to quite a few people yesterday, because that's one of the ways I cope, is I reach out with people and our waters interact even from a distance. In fact, that is another point, that water can affect you virtually. So if you watch or listen to a video with running water, it can have a calming effect. And I think more and more and more, the more we look at water, the more important water becomes. And it's not important because we needed to drink it. And I mean, yes, but it's deeper than that. And I'm loving how understanding that having an intention around water creates an intention around us. And if the water's absorbing our attention, it's giving us back that intention. And it's a cyclical, beautiful thing. It's just us and water, and we are water. We can't forget that. So on days that are difficult, drink more water. On days that are difficult, get near water or listen or watch some water. And then get your hands in the water. Get your feet in the water. Take a bath. You know, when I lived in an apartment, which I live in a van now, which is 100% my choice. Right now. And I could change my mind tomorrow. But right now, this is my choice. And when I had an apartment, I took a bath every day. I also was a camp host at a hot spring resort. And I sat in the hot springs once or twice every day while I was there. Water is a big thing to me, and I knew before that with PTSD and complex PTSD and my history, that water is like returning to the womb. That was how I saw it. And now I just understand so much more that water is gratefulness. Water is calming. Water is just letting it in. Bringing water to us has a huge effect. So my instincts were right. And now I feel like, wow, I'm so excited for the next time I take a bath, because I'm going to have a whole different relationship with the water that I'm sitting in. And it's going to be a very loving relationship. There's going to be a lot of conversation between me and that water, a whole lot of gratitude. So, anxiety, drink water. Look at water, listen to water, get near water, and get in water. Those are your 3 points. And my final thoughts are, let's just take a moment and consider how ancient cultures knew this already. And we are modern culture, and we forgot all that stuff, and we didn't listen when the modern culture was being shared with this information. So let us come full circle back to an understanding of how connected everything and everyone is in the world. Thank you for connecting with me. I really appreciate you very, very much. And thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm a joy activation coach. Put a yes in the comments if this helped you, please. And if you like what you're seeing, please hit the like button, subscribe, and notifications so you know when I make a new video. I really do appreciate you. I appreciate that you spend some time watching what I'm saying. And a yes in the comments will tell me to keep going. Thank you very much. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.